Hello everyone, and welcome back to Let's Play Civilization 5 of Vox Populi. We're playing as Egypt, and as we start this turn, I received a comment in a previous episode that the frame rate was not very good, so I've changed some settings here. I'm hoping that this will improve things a little bit. Unfortunately, my computer is not the most powerful computer, so I'm not sure if I can, how much I can rearrange these things. But I hope to maybe improve this a little bit. In the meantime, I've just noticed that there is if you see any, if the frame rate is too low or if you're experiencing any other problems, just leave a comment below. Let me know if this works for you or not. I might make some more changes. In the meantime, I just noticed Bratislava just got a bunch of barbarians assaulting them. We might go down there and help them out a little bit. Be nice to maybe upgrade a few of our units first, although I don't think we are going to be able to have enough money to do that just yet. So let's just send our fast units down there. And we should have one more war chariot. Yes, there he is in Boston. Let's bring it over to... No. Move the spearmen out first. That's not what I wanted to do. That was unit. Okay, we can put everyone back on the next turn. Not much point in bringing these spearmen. They're not going to get there in time. Although, another thing we might want to do is start moving everything over towards Persian Empire. We might be able to take Susa and Persepolis if we're fast, especially if we become allied with Bratislava. And so let's move the catapults which way? Down here? Okay, that way is good. And we can view in this direction as well. They'll get there eventually. Now, as for roads, I was going to put one over the hill, but I'm now thinking that going by the coast might be better. That will give us an extra farmable tile with a road on it. Let's do that. Means we're going to move you into the desert. And let's see, Pathfinder is going to stay there and wait for sailing so we can upgrade him. And he can join the fun in Bratislava. And we could demand tribute from Florence, but I think I'll be nice and leave them alone. Be nice to have an ally. And oh well, Bratislava got those barbarians, but we have enough troops in the area, we might be able to start getting some influence down there. Fortunately, there's a lot of troops around here. We'll get back there. Yeah, there's a conflict going on between Arabia and Persia. It is going to cause a bit of a bottleneck. Well, let's move you forward one at least. Pathfinder's going to wait for our next technology upgrade, and let's put a road there. And War Chariot, you can come down too. Let's put you right next to Florence. Get back into Memphis and fortify. You can bring down War Chariot number 3. Chariot there, got a bit of a bottleneck next to all these mountains. And you can go back to Boston and fortify. And Great General, should we move you back to the capital? Probably. Okay, next. Worker almost done in Washington, then we can start repairing a few things. Then we can get a road probably from Boston to Memphis. Be short. Shortest one. Oh, Boston to Thebes might be a good idea too. Think about that later. Uh-oh. We had a no good engineer sneaking... we got a quack scientist messing things up for us. Anyhow, where are these barbarians? Too crowded over here. Okay, let's bring you down there. Maybe if we go to the south, we'll find a few more. Yeah, it's going to be a little bit tricky getting over all these hills here. Okay, we're just going to have to wait there for now. Pathfinder's going to wait. Catapult will stay there. That road is now done. I think I'm going to send this guy north to Elephantine. I would like to get this place producing quickly. because I would like to start building a wonder there. Anyhow, let's start off by repairing that tile. And what shall we go for next? How about a burial tomb? You know, would be good too. Culture and science, but let's go burial tomb first, or forge. Let's get a few of these up, because those are going to be quite nice. So wait a second, no, I think we should do a forge first for the extra engineering slot. Then we could do the burial tomb after that. And choose production. Granary just finished up here. Let's see, let's go herbalist or market. Let's get a market. I think that will be the next best one. And we should have sailing shortly. And Elephantine will also be a great place for a lighthouse. All those fish there. The question, at what point do we start on the wonder up there? Yeah, I know I'd queued up the, whatchamacallit, the Colossus in the previous episode. I decided to go back to production buildings because the city's a little bit too underdeveloped right now. Bring you down here. Okay, with all these troops around, I'm not sure this might suppress barbarians altogether. I think you're going to do too much use down there. Pathfinder will wait for the upgrade. You can... here. Let's leave the catapult on that tile. Okay, that road is finished, and... oh, we're not back in positive happiness yet. I think I'll wait for this road to be done before we start on the road to Boston. So you can work on the dyes. Yeah, I think that'll do the trick. And get a camp up here. Okay, skirmisher, I suppose, will stay where he is. And worker will start repairing that. And do some production. Arena just finished in the capital. Let's get the baths next. How long till we get a golden age? It's not that far off. The extra culture will be nice, although maybe we should go for Scrivener's office next. That way we can start working on diplomatic unit. Yeah, I think that'll work better. And we also get happiness from national wonders. Being tradition and all. So that might get rid of that last happiness that we need. Okay, and we finally got someone showing up down here. Fortunately, this is not going to be enough. And you get down there in time. Oh, maybe. Move you back. Yeah, I think we can get rid of that guy. Okay, and that's a little bit of influence with Bratislava. And go onto the hill there. Pathfinder is going to wait. So are you. Let's get a plantation over there. And let's put a camp there. That will go very nicely with the herbalist once it's built. And forge just finished in Boston. Let's go for burial tomb. That will give us an artifact, which will give us 5 culture and 5 science, which I think at this point will be even more valuable than the library. Catapult will be over here next to Heliopolis. Okay, so far so good. And there is sailing. All these spearmen are in the way. Come on, I want to shoot the... I want to get this guy. Well, let's put you up there. Let's back off with this guy, maybe onto the hill. You can stay there, maybe even... So you can come down here. You back over there. I think that will work. Okay, and time to make an event choice. Let's see. We can... Okay, wealthy merchant has died and left behind his ambiguous will. His 2 sons and 1 sailor. Okay. We can get a small amount of gold. We can receive a free caravan. Or +1 gold in all coastal cities. I think we'll go with this one. I think it will be the best choice over the long term, especially if we get a few more coastal cities. We only have 2 right now. But there's a lot of turns left in the game. I think long term that's going to be the best choice. Governor's office just finished. Let's see, the pass for 4 culture or the Circus Maximus for +3 happiness, 1 culture. Yeah, let's get the extra happiness. And that will also make arenas more valuable. And let's go for philosophy next. We do need those courthouses. And it's also a step towards education, so we can build the University of St. Galore. And why can't we upgrade this guy? Not enough gold? Okay, we'll just wait there for now. And Akbar can stay in Thebes. And there's our emissary. Is there anyone we want to get influence with? Influential are we with Florence? I think we're going to bring this guy over here. We might use him in Bratislava once we get a little bit more influence from clearing out those barbarians. Assuming there's going to be any left for us. Bratislava seems pretty well defended right now. A great raider, fantastic. You can there. This ended. Okay, we just... What did we just get? Oh, wait a second. Alright, so those were the Golden Age points we lost due to war weariness. I think these guys will stay where they are. Pathfinder will wait, as will you. Actually, there's no point keeping you up there. Let's bring you down to... You might be able to do something useful. These catapults, unfortunately, are locked where they are. Let's bring that diplomat down too. Okay, time for a road to Boston. Let's put you over here. And caravan. I think we're going to use this one for trade. So let's rebase to Thebes. And we can send it out from there on the next turn. And let's get a great work of writing. Okay. It's so easy to go down to hell. The night and day of the gates of the dark death stand wide. But to climb back again, to retrace one's steps to the upper air, there's the rub. There's the task. From the Aeneid. I should read that someday. I've read the Iliad and the Odyssey. Those were good books. I started the Aeneid, but then I got distracted. Okay, Embassy and Jade. Get 4 maybe. No, we can't. Maybe the pearls though. No, let's just get a little bit of gold out of that. Well, you know, we can ask for 4, see what happens. Not gonna happen. Okay, let's do it this way. No, well, maybe we could have used the pearls. But we have a few more roads that are going to be done soon. Okay. Actually move this guy a little bit closer so he can maneuver better. Wait. Our chariot is going to come here. So will the diplomat. And Pathfinder can finally upgrade. And then we can move him down on the next turn. Forge is just finished. Let's go Burial Tomb next. Oh, and let's open the Citizen Management. Not that it really matters. That looks good. And we got... And well, the road to Memphis is done now. Well, let's continue with the road to Boston. You there. Start on a road. you can come by next. Let's get a trade route with, who do we want to trade with? What the highest gold is. Go to Philadelphia. This is a pretty good trade route, 10 and 6. Anything that gives us culture? Nope. We could go with Ragusa, 8, 2, and 4 culture. Where is Ragusa? Down there, they don't have a quest. They want us to discover a natural wonder somewhere. Okay, do we go with 10 and 4, 10 and 6 versus 8, 2, and 4? I think we'll trade with Philadelphia for now. It's a bit of a safer trade route, and these are good yields. I think we should have enough culture for now. Okay, time for our next policy. I think we will go with artistry, because this will help with our great person generation rate, and will also give us a few more archaeological sites. We'll be able to build the hidden ones, and Egypt does get a bonus off of archaeological sites. Although fealty is not bad, given that we have a religion, and we should be able to start pushing out with it soon. Let's go for artistry. And that gives us, yeah, that extra great person generation rate right away. So hopefully we can take advantage of that. Darius versus Ife. Where's Ife? It's probably around here somewhere. It doesn't matter. Okay, well, we're not declaring war for so little, but we'll keep that in mind for the future. Had to deal with Bratislava first. Well, Bratislava wants a trade route. Actually, we can build another caravan somewhere. But I also want to use caravans to feed the capital. Okay. Well, let's do what we can here. Not a whole lot of barbarians, but it's a little bit crowded over here. Okay. Back off. And this guy can take a shot too. And back up there. And let's bring you down onto the hill. Okay. And we'll stay there with you. You can come down. Nice to get Bratislava as an ally. Oh, and the scout. And there. Okay, and time for the road conga. You can up to Boston that way. And you can finish working on that road section there. That should get this done a little bit faster. And let's see, Bone Shields, okay, Thebes. Just finished Circus Maximus. Let's get the baths next. For the extra culture, and when we finally do get a Golden Age, which should not be too far from now, that will give us even more culture in that city. Okay, close. How much influence do we have with Bratislava right now? 26, so this diplomat will definitely be helping. And let's back off a little bit. We don't want to scare those barbarians too much. Okay. Do town there. A little bit out of the way, but still able to observe what's going on. Okay. Well, Bratislava were a little bit more isolated. Well, it should be well protected. The citizens of Bratislava can sleep well tonight. And Germany has a perfume monopoly. So I think that got a buff in a recent expansion. And what's this funny looking thing down here? I think Germany took down a citadel and took back some of their former territory. Interesting to see how that will play out. Okay, and let's see. Oh, we're still waiting for those barbarians to spawn. In the meantime, we can start a diplomatic mission. I don't think spawning barbarians will interrupt this. Okay, let's move forward one. And just keep that guy covered. Let's wait. Okay, that's all good. Okay, and I think this guy has lost his prisoners of war promotion, so going to be more effective. Let's start off by putting a camp on this tile. And we're nearly finished with the herbalist. We'll probably go for another production building. Maybe the stoneworks. Okay, so we're going to want to put a Reformation belief soon. We should be getting a great profit in 16 turns. But it is a little bit worrying seeing all these other religions enhancing. Well, I guess the enhancement isn't a big deal. It's getting the religion in the first place, which can be a little bit tricky and nerve-wracking. Okay, and let's go talk to our friends in Bratislava. Okay, and let's hang back and wait for a few more barbarians. And that's going to be a camp right there. And time to choose research. I think we're going to go for drama and poetry next. And we're going to be starting on some courthouses as soon as we get the chance. Okay, Persia and Arabia are at war again. So they might back off with a few of these units around here. Okay, there is a barbarian. All the way over here. I think we can get to him. He is a little bit far away. I think the Pathfinder can maybe do something useful. Okay, that's almost enough. Who else can get up there? You can. Okay, and needs witters, you can wait. Wait. These guys are all good where they are. And okay, we've got an ally now. That's even more culture coming in. And that would actually be a good place for another trade route. Want to do that in Thebes, or do you want to probably go for, Temple next, yes. School of Philosophy. We should build the caravan somewhere else, maybe in Memphis. Okay, you can get a caravan after all this. Well, we do need basic buildings in Memphis too, but we have to build that caravan somewhere. Horses, will you do horses for 3? How many horses do we have? 7. We could maybe do 2 horses, or 4, or 5. How much gold do they have? They only have 6 gold. Okay, we can do this. Oops. Okay, not the best deal, but we can deal with that. Is there anyone who wants ties? Germany does. We'd see if we can get a deal with them. Oh, I'm back in positive happiness. Good. So, Germany, we hear you like dyes. Got a few of those. They don't have a lot. We can get some money though. 4, 3. I don't like them that much, but 3 gold per turn is still useful, especially at this early point in the game. Okay, let's wait for the next barbarian spawn. Okay, let's put you on the hill. You know, let's put you in the... Yeah, let's put you up there for now. Okay, and once more with the road building Mambo. Should we... we could snake through these fields on the side, but I think the direct route probably a little bit better of an idea. And when this is done, that should hook up both Washington and Boston. Which will be extra happiness and extra money. we can start repairing a few of these pillaged tiles too. Okay. No more barbarians yet. How much longer for this event? 6 turns remaining. I think it's been fruitful so far. And okay, you're going to start on the road. And you can... Well, can't repair that wheat yet, but we will be able to start it shortly. Court you just finished down here. I think we'll go courthouse. And let's see, you are... You're still repairing that. I don't remember. Did I put this guy in auto build? Well, I got a short memory here. I'm sure you guys remember whether he's on auto build or not. I don't think I've started auto building anything yet. But if we are going to go for Darius, we're probably going to want to go soon, especially because he's still at war right now. Let's see, orders. More chariots going to wait. Means we should probably start building a road south down to Bratislava. Let's repair that. Okay, camp done here. Let's get a mine on that iron. And let's see, let's get a stoneworks up here. We can rush that. That shall be a few more hammers. Okay, we're starting to enter the medieval era. Arabia has, and they're sending us a prophet. Or a missionary. That's not good. You stay away from our religion. I haven't even enhanced it yet. Okay, there is another fighter. Okay, let's start off with these guys. Should be enough to get rid of him. Okay, and 24 hammers in the capital. That's a nice bonus. So there. Persia has its immortals. Let's get that iron mine in production. Let's see, Arabia wants our wine. We only have one of the, oh, we have 2 wine. Let's see, we could get some pearls. They're kind of expensive. What can we do for just money? 5, about 4. Yeah, these are terrible deals, but it's still an income. Okay, next temple almost done in Thebes. To give us some extra religious pressure and us to get our inquisitors that much faster. We might need them to deal with these incoming missionaries. There is drown on poetry. And I think we're going to be going for education next, so we can build that University of Sankalor. That's a nice wonder. Not only does it give you a free mosque in the capital, but you can then get 50 science every time you expend a great person. We should be getting a lot of great people. Now, let's wait there with these guys. Okay, next. These dyes should be done soon. Okay, got an Arabian-American alliance now. Well, not an alliance, a friendship. That's okay. Unfortunately, we weren't able to annex America or vassalize it because we weren't a medieval era yet. That technology hadn't been discovered. Okay, we got more fish up here. Could probably get a workboat. We can start working those fish. And choose production. Temple just finished in the capital. Writers Guild next. I think that's going to be a good option. And how many turns left here? 2 turns worth of protecting these guys from the red guys. Okay. Okay, and we just got Islam and Heliopolis. We're going to have to be careful about this. Although, does that allow us to faith by any interesting buildings? No, it does not. So we're going to have to be a little bit careful over here to restore our religion before Arabia wipes us out. Choose production. Burial tomb just finished. Let's get a courthouse over here. Once these courthouses are up, they should significantly help with the happiness problems we're experiencing. And okay, let's wait there. So we just finished that road there. Though I think, well, we could repair this, but a road up to Atlanta is also a good idea. But let's repair that tile first. Don't need to have pillage stuff around here. And let's get a workboat on that new fish tile. I think our religion is strong enough for now. Although... yeah, we're probably going to want to get a missionary as soon as we get a great prophet done. What do we build here next? A library, a temple? Not a temple yet. We need to convert the city back first. Let's go for barracks, or let's go for library. Okay, yeah, let's do the library next. Oh, do we need another worker? Get another worker, we can build a road down to Bratislava that much more efficiently. Now let's do library for now. In Atlanta, just finished a market. Let's go for courthouse here next. Maybe we should go for herbalist first. Let's get the herbalist first and can rush that, just so we have a little bit better production in the city. Should be a good place for that with all those camps around there. And yeah, let's skip the library for now. Let's go for another worker. We need roads. And we need a lot of other improvements too. Okay. Well, getting Boston and Washington hooked up, definitely useful. So we don't seem to... Washington ought to be hooked up. Unless this road is pillaged. It doesn't look pillaged. Oh, maybe that's what this guy's doing. No, oh, that road hasn't been built yet. This guy is definitely on auto build. But you can keep building that road. It's a little bit strange. Okay, and let's keep coming towards Atlanta. And let's get a fishing boat in the water there. We should probably get a lighthouse here next. Do that after the stoneworks. Okay, and next. Okay, there's the first great diplomat mission completed. Hopefully we'll have one of those guys shortly. And here come more Arabian missionaries. These guys might actually be a bigger problem than the Persians, at least in the near term. And they're actually kind of high up on the ranking chart there. Okay, oh, there already is a camp here. So let's get a road towards Atlanta. Time to choose production in Thebes. The Writers Guild is up now. Let's go National Monument next, so we can get an even better great person rate. Okay. Here goes the Forbidden Palace. So yeah, somebody is already kind of eclipsed us. How far behind are we in science? 5. Jeez. Okay. Let's get 40 off the dies. Or off to the dies, I mean. Eastern Orthodoxy, that's probably... Oh, someone's in Renaissance already? When did that happen? Just now. Okay, so we're kind of way behind in science right now. check the World Factbook. We are third on this continent. We're not too far behind Arabia, but we do have to be careful. But somebody is in Renaissance era already. Well, they have civil service, so they probably have printing press or banking. So yeah, we might have a bit of a technology deficit here. Yeah, we'll see what happens when we finally meet them. And who shall we spy on? Who knows the most stuff? That was this guy. Now, do we want to have good relations with them or not? I also spy on the Persians. Who are we going to go after first, the Persians or the Arabians? It would probably be easier to take Persia because they just have this little peninsula sort of poking up over here. And I think we can defend Heliopolis from the missionaries, at least for now. Probably easier to come down the west coast because Persepolis and Susa look a little bit exposed. Although we might want to go after these guys before they get their camel archers. Though this terrain is a little bit more treacherous. I think it might be a good idea to leave them at least for now. So let's see here. Let's see. Good ships and some naval support would definitely be useful too. So we can build ships in both Washington and Elephantine. Well, let's get some new orders first. War Chariot. Oh, Bratislava, the event has finished. How friendly are we? We got 77. That's a nice amount of friendship. Let's bring these guys back home. And it's probably time to upgrade them too. Go up there. Fortunately, we're a little bit blocked right now. Yeah, okay, and those dies have just finished their die thing. I think we're going to get another road over here going south. Or do we want to go through the pass here? It'd actually be better to go through the pass and then around south. So let's come down there. We can put a road on the Silk. Okay, meanwhile, we just finished that camp. We want to camp over here, or are we even using these camps? We are. We're not using that one, though. So let's get those dies hooked up next. And we can have this guy skid around a little bit. Okay, got some swordsmen down there. Those can be a little bit dangerous. Want to go after Persia. I think some naval power will definitely help. Where are the galleasses? They are... let's see, architecture... are they... Where is that ship unit? Compass. That's a caravel. What is the accompanying... okay, there's the galleys right there. Okay, maybe once we get some galleasses, we might want to consider sailing down the west coast there. And we can support them with our skirmishers and maybe some infantry. Well, there goes the Colossus. I guess we should start on that sooner. Fortunately, Elephantine is a little bit behind in its development still. Well, do we get a little bit of culture out of that? Oh well, I'm not mad. See, that's the pain of playing this game with Ethiopia in it, though. You're not going to be able to use your strategy, your science generation and wonder building strategy, because they're going to do it before you do. Anyhow, let's come back up to our capital. You're there. This guy is going to get a road. Next turn. And let's bring all these guys back home. might be faster to go around that way with you. And you can go over the hills here. So these guys have weird movement points over the hill. I mean, the chariots seem to just go up into a hill or onto a forest and then stop, whereas these skirmishers just lose 2 movement points. Not quite sure how the calculation works there. Anyhow, let's get those dyes. Okay, we just repaired the farm here. Should be a road. Be able to connect to Atlanta pretty soon. Okay, Washington is now connected to our capital. It's a little bit more happiness, and the courthouse is done. And not that much unhappiness out here at all. I think we should probably do Burial Tomb next to get that artifact. And it's a little bit of extra faith too. And let's see. You know what? Let's get a pasture on the sheep there. That will be nice. And okay, let's keep going. Caravan almost finished in Memphis. And there is our great prophet, and we got a golden age at the same time. And event choice, let's see, the Unwasher may get a free great person, extra happiness in all cities, but bats cost extra gold or extra culture. Let's get the extra happiness, so that can be a little bit hard to come by. And yeah, that was a jump of 7 happiness right away. Caravan just finished. Let's grab a forge next. Or maybe we should go with the temple next. Well, let's see, National Monument just finished. Let's grab the School of Philosophy next for the science points and the just raw science. And we need 8% more religion to spread. Okay, unit needs orders. Let's bring these guys back home for now. Let's start on that road there. Although, having this road go through this little pass here, this is going to be easily pillaged by Arabia if we get into a war with them. But that is in the future. Let's bring you up there. A war chariot, you can back to our territory. Scout will also come back over here. A great prophet, and time to enhance our religion. Let's see, what is available for second follower belief? Cathedrals are still available. That's a good one. I might go with that. Mandirs is a good choice. Mosques is too, although we're going to be building the University of Saint-Lor, so that would duplicate the mosque in the capital. Mosques are still nice to have in other cities too. Stupas and veneration. Okay, and there are also these other ones like diligence and scholarship. I don't normally go for these ones. I like to get a faith building, at least one faith building. And we already have mastery. So cathedrals are a good choice. So are mandirs with extra food growth. And to stop the assassinations. And we managed to not get the Angkor Wat. So we don't have a mandir in our capital. And as for enhancer belief. Let's see, dioceses, golden age points. Okay, no. So mendacity is good, especially if we send a lot of caravans to our capital. And so is prophecy. That makes prophets a little bit cheaper and gives holy sites a lot more of a yield. Although we do have mastery, so I'm expecting in the late game we're going to be spending most of our time working specialist slots rather than working tiles on the map. So having those enhanced holy sites might not be as useful in the long term. Syncretism, and there's a few other good choices here. But you know what? I'm going to leave it here. Do you have any suggestions for what we should do for religion? Please leave a comment below. And until next time, thanks for watching. Remember to like and subscribe, and come back to see what happens next time.